Yes, oh my god, you're looking 2016. Wow, you want good makeup, right? POV, someone says do natural skin makeup and then put 17 different products. Well, let me help you do makeup without having to put thousands and thousands of makeup, and also that is affordable to you. So the first trick of makeup is always having a good foundation base. A lot of people say skincare, not all of us have money for ordinary, so I would always recommend something that's affordable at your nearest clicks, which is simply tissue oil. This is about 24 rands. So I'm going to rub some on my face, which is already on my face. The next important step on doing makeup is obviously having a beautiful skin sunscreen. So I'm just going to apply the sunscreen that I got from Discam. You can use any sunscreen of your choice. So I use this because this does not show any whiteness like a white mask. But you know what, even if you are putting a white mask skin sunscreen, it also works because you're going to put makeup on top of that. So as you can see, my face is prepped. I did not use more than 2 products. One, I used a good tissue oil that works with my skin, and 2, sunscreen, because it blocks all the UV light and everything that is bad for you. Now I'm going to show you the foundation that I use, because this makeup tutorial is just on your base. So I use this Maybelline foundation. It works for my skin. I will also along the line show you different foundations that you can use that is more affordable than Maybelline. If you want an airy look with your foundation, I would not recommend putting the foundation directly on your face. I will show you a side-to-side comparison on how that looks. I'll put some foundation fully from the foundation to my face, and then I'll show you on another side where I put foundation from my hand to my face. So this side, I'm going to put foundation straight from the bottle to my face, and then I'm going to use it on my hand. So with the foundation going straight from your face, you have a lot of product. Yes, you do. Can you control the product? Yes, you can, because you can distribute it evenly over your face, but it's just going to look like so much makeup. Remember, I said natural looking makeup. I didn't say full glam. I said natural looking makeup. So that's one side of my face where I'm using just the product directly from the bottle. And one thing about this foundation, it is buildable, so you can add more if you're doing a whole full face for a party or whatever. But I'm just showing you tricks that I've learned from very good makeup artists like Uche and Abby, who I've learned a lot of tricks from. So that's one side, right? And then there's this side where I'm taking it from my hand onto here. Now this allows me to control how much product I'm going to use all over my face. And I don't have to use a lot, because remember, I said a little goes a long way when you're trying to achieve a natural look makeup. Just like this. Okay. Okay. Now do you see what I'm saying? This gives me more of an airy look, and this gives me more of a natural look, when this side is just a lot of product. And at the end of the day, yes, it might look the same, but there is a difference. And the reason I've got this glossy skin, like I said, your makeup prep is vital. The next step is concealer. So I just got the normal Fit Me Maybelline concealer. Another good substitute would be an Essence concealer. I use a concealer that is lighter than my skin, not 1 shade, like 3 shades lighter than my skin, because I like to do more of the UK kind of makeup than I would say your South African kind of makeup, or you would also say like American kind of makeup. So placement on where you put your concealer is very important, because this literally shows on where the lighter areas of your skin is going to be and what part of your skin is going to stand out. So I normally place a little here, then I put some here also, then here, because we tend to sweat and to smile a lot, then I would put some here as well, and in the same places again. There we are. A little goes a long way, like I said. don't use too much product because we are trying to achieve the natural gold look, right? So I'm just going to add some more here and then here. Now, if your foundation is darker, don't worry, babes. That is going to work like contour to you. So my foundation is a shade darker than I am. I am getting lighter. It is winter, girls. So don't be scared. Your concealer is going to save you in the long run. So I'll place some here as well. Now, while you wait for this process, please go and argue with your boyfriend, your cats, your dogs, your sheep. Like Abby will tell you to do the same thing. Go and do that. Wait for the concealer to set in, because what happens is that when the concealer is not setting in, you're going to have cracks. So leave it. Just leave it alone. Don't touch it. Don't do anything. Just leave the makeup. I've left my concealer for some time. Now it's time to blend. The difference is, some people will tell you use a makeup brush, but I would say when you're blending concealer, because it's this light, use a beauty blender. I don't like to use a beauty blender for my foundation because the beauty blender sucks in a lot of products and you don't end up having all that airy looks as you're supposed to have. So use a beauty blender when you are working with your concealer. So I'm going to blend on the one side and I'll blend on the other side off camera. So here we are. So this is how I blend going upwards, because you are trying to get a looking younger and youthful. So blend upwards then downwards, right? So this is me blending. I'm blending. Do you see I'm moving upwards and not downwards? Okay, blend, 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 blend. Okay, and I'm blending, and then I'll blend the rest off camera so that I don't take a lot of time, and I'll be back. Oh Henny, my concealer didn't blend out properly. Yes, I know. I will teach you more tricks on that, but for now let's just do the base. Now, another trick that I've learned that works very well for me is that I use setting spray in almost every step. So now that I'm done with my liquid products, I'm not going to show you how to do it with other products for now, but just the base for now, because that's simple, quick makeup, right? I live for Rimmel. Rimmel, I swear on everything that I have, my cats, my dogs, their setting spray is the best drugstore setting spray there is to date. So I will set my face now before going to my powder products. So I'm going to set my face, and that's just it. This is going to help lock in all the liquid products before the powder products, and this is also going to give you a longevity on your makeup through the day. Now, powder products, I'm just doing a quick base. So eyes, a baking powder, so we use banana powder. Essence, this is a very good one as well. And then for the rest of my face, I'm going to use this loose powder, which is my Skin Color Caramel from Yardley. So like where you placed your concealer, that's where you're going to place your powder for your banana powder, the one from Essence. Getting an angled beauty puff works 100% because it goes in the corners. A trick that I like to use, your hand is your best palette, guys. So this helps you take enough products, and also you don't end up looking cakey and bakey. So I just use some here under my eyes. Just gonna leave that there. Yes, oh my god, you're looking 2016. Wow, you want good makeup, right? Follow my lead. So here we are. This is what I'm doing. Right? You look crazy. It looks too white. I know. We'll get there. So this is what I'm doing. This is just to achieve a normal, you know, before you learn how to do the contour. The minute you know how to do this quick, simple base, we'll get to contouring. Now, do you see how my face looks? Then I have this brush. Not going to use too much, just about that much, right? And another trick that I've learned, do not just put the powder directly on your face like that. Dab it out, right? Not too much excess. So you're going to put the skin color powder on the places that you did not have the white powder, which is also your translucent powder, right? You're just going to put that everywhere. That's just to set everything. And you know what? You can use the same brush to put it everywhere, actually. You do not necessarily have to only use it for just your skin. This is also to help remove that excess product that you had on your face. And then just going to put some on top there.